at animation, sound, clip media, video processing, and animation. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you very much, Tony. Right, I'd now like to introduce Robert Pepperell from a company called Hex, who have been developing multimedia products for a while now, with a slightly different angle to them. So, over to you, Robert.
Thanks, Mike. Hi, I'm Robert from Hex, a company from London. We call ourselves a multimedia pop group, basically because we're involved in multimedia in a large number of different ways. Production of videos, music, interactive games, CDs, anything with a technological base which is about entertainment. I'm just going to run a film that was made in Britain last year about some of the things we do. And I think that probably speaks as well as anything else for what we're up to. Thanks a lot. Watch them. With these types of visuals, they're different every time you watch them. You can also interact with them using the standard infrared remote device. So by wiggling the joystick, I can change the colors, I can move animations around the screen. So in a sense, what I'm starting to do is generate my own pop videos.
See something that's a cross between a club, a cinema, and a games arcade being quite a good place to hang out. Everyone's used to going to a nightclub with music playing and with lights playing. What's lacking there, though, is the equivalent visual stimulus to what's happening with the music. In a way, I think the dance music revolution is just a rehearsal for what's coming now, and that is the power to be able to create not just sounds, not just images, but the whole package yourself at home. Now, you can take that further and make that into a live performance. What we're doing with the VJ style is quite similar to scratching and mixing records. You're doing it to the beat, so you're moving images around, coordinating images, chopping between images and patterns in time with the music. I've got a cheap video mixer, which is like 500 quid. It's very like the two-input crossfade mixer that DJs use when you're scratching. It's not like an expensive proper studio mixer, which costs a lot more money, but you can still use it in interesting ways. At the moment, the technology that drives the images isn't as powerful as the much older technology which drives the speakers and the sound. And what we're trying to do is bring up that technology visually to be on a par with the musical experience, and then to actually link the two together. So you don't actually have a DJ, you don't have a lighting person, you just have one box which sits in the corner of the nightclub, which generates all the music, generates all the images, and even probably does the bar as well and takes the drinks and stuff. Acid house music is just a music built on a few stupid noises that a particular machine made. And there are certain machines which do video graphics like that. So they're the kind of acid house of computer graphics. You combine that with samples, maybe 3D animations as well. So you have a lot of different flavors at your disposal. And it's just an audiovisual stew. I would be sad if kind of all human contact ended as a result of technology overdose. I'm trying to avoid becoming a total appendage to my computer, because otherwise you lose your perspective on what the technology is and you forget how it's actually working in the rest of the world. I do try and go for walks and retain a bit of a human personality from time to time. I think that the distinction between art and science is just not very hard and fast anymore. And if you look back over history, you know, some of the people who've been doing interesting stuff like Leonardo and dabbled in both fields, really. I think that's partly what people mean by a renaissance, you know, and being a renaissance man. In a way, this is the digital renaissance now.
Thank you very much, Hex. We're now going to take a short break while we broadcast some student products from as far away as